Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. If you're new here, welcome aboard. Quick Charge is a 5-day-a-week EV recap that has been in production for over 2 years. And wouldn't you know it, this last couple weeks was the first time I've taken a vacation in all that time. So let's jump into what we missed. Let's take a look at the good news for Tesla. Tesla's stock is set to undergo a 3-to-1 stock split. As a reason for the split, Tesla notes that the stock price has increased by 43% since the last split, and lowering the price per share will help accessibility with employee stock options and also retail investors. That last split, the stock value took a healthy jump, although the market is down in total. In the production side, Tesla has reportedly secured a multi-billion-dollar deal with Samsung to get new cameras for its full self-driving suite. This would be a major upgrade over the current cameras used, going from 1.2 megapixels each to 5 megapixels each. LG has announced that it is investing $450 million to produce 9 gigawatt-hours worth of Tesla's batteries in the 4680 size. On top of it, LG also announced a smaller $116 million investment into a production line to build 4 gigawatt-hours of 2170 cells. The two new production lines are expected to enter mass production during the end of the second half of next year. While considering a new plant for North America, Elon Musk also pointed out that Canada and Mexico are still in the running. And across the pond, Tesla has been surprised at the demand for the right-hand drive Model Y. Tesla apparently received a surge of orders since the Model Y arrived in the UK, and the delivery timelines for new orders have now been extended to February and May of next year. Musk said on Twitter that they are working on accelerating the production. In a couple of milestones for Tesla, the Fremont factory site is now producing more vehicles on location than it used to when it was under General Motors and Toyota. Tesla has also deployed its 35,000th Supercharger. Let's take a look at development. Early experiences with the new Tesla Model Y with the 4680 cells and a structural battery pack are showing impressive potential for faster charging and energy density. An early owner, going by spoken reviews on YouTube, took this new Model Y for a range test and recharge with a version 3 station. The vehicle accepted 59 kilowatt hours, going from 9% state of charge to 97%. It's hard to produce a perfect representation of the energy capacity, but it would be a usable capacity of around 67 kilowatt hours. Some Tesla fans were disappointed by the fact that the vehicle peaked at 227 kilowatts instead of the promised 250. At the same time, this battery pack has a much smaller energy capacity. When breaking it down, the 4680 cells actually appear to have at least 10% higher peak C rating and an average C rate. And going back to Europe for a second, Tesla has expanded Supercharger pilot program for non-Tesla EV owners to charge in Denmark, Finland, Germany, Luxembourg, and Switzerland. Over the last year, Tesla has been expanding Supercharger access to non-Tesla vehicles, and the list available is now heating up to 13 countries across the old world. It's important to note that not all stations have that access. Okay, coming back to the US, Tesla is going to be operating a virtual power plant demonstration in Texas. The purpose of this visit is to showcase the system capabilities to the Texas electrical government authorities. Tesla has actually topped the list of satisfied customers in the entire auto industry, with the Model Y taking the top spot for all cars globally. Zutobi released a report tracking 4 different car owner ratings from Parker's, Honest John, Auto Trader, and Edmunds. Tesla scored a 4.53 with their system, and the next runner-up in the number 2 spot scored 4.3. And to my surprise, that was Land Rover. During a company-wide meeting, Elon Musk unveiled Tesla's set of long-term goals, which he dubbed Tesla's Master Plan Number 3. The alignment of direction is aiming for scalability unprecedented in world history. He said, quote, "In order to shift the entire energy infrastructure and transport infrastructure of Earth, there has to be a very high scale." Musk went on to say that the Earth needs to work backwards from an enormous energy capacity and bring it all down to achievable short-term actions. Larry Ellison, which is a billionaire founder of Oracle, is leaving Tesla's board of directors, and he won't be replaced. While Ellison was elected as an independent board member, he was believed to be closely aligned with Musk and supportive. But other than that, it isn't likely that this will affect Tesla's stock in any major way. Clearly, Musk still has a very strong hold on the company. Tesla is launching an effort to revolutionize service and aiming to be 10 times better than the competition. Elon Musk said that the goal is to get 2/3 of appointments done on the same day, and repairs are part of that mission. Let's hope so, because it's time to transition into the bad news for Tesla. Tesla is sending out untrained employees to work on cars needing service. Sources familiar with the matter told Electrek that Musk has canceled sales and delivery targets for the quarter and pulled employees from those teams to work on service. The result is that the sales employees, or entry-level workers or managers who have no training in servicing cars, are finding themselves in the service center working on vehicles. To be fair, these are focusing on easier tasks, such as changing tires, but Tesla might be slowing down their service needs in a different way. Tesla has increased the price of each vehicle in certain trim levels. The Model 3 Long Range went up $2,500, the Model Y Long Range went up $3,000, and the Model Y Performance $2,000. The Model S Dual Motor All-Wheel Drive Long Range version went up $5,000, and then the Model X All-Wheel Drive Long Range jumped $6,000. As usual, Tesla doesn't disclose any reason for the incremental increases, but in the past they admitted to preemptively raising prices for expected material costs. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's first report on safety performance of advanced vehicle technologies shows that Tesla topped the list for the most crashes while on Advanced Driver Assist features, level 1 through 2. In Tesla's nomenclature, these features fall into autopilot. While the reported headline and especially the provided graph appear alarming, the data is not adjusted for the number of vehicles on the road or the total amount of miles driven. If we had hard data that Tesla could provide, we could easily dismiss these findings by citing that Tesla has the most crashes because they have the most drivers and most miles on the road. Bumping up into level 2 and 3 of Advanced Driver Assist features, where Tesla's full self-driving beta resides, the report shows only one crash, while the number one company in that category for crashes is Waymo, which reported 62 crashes. Not directly related, Elon Musk said, quote, "The overwhelming focus is on solving full self-driving. That's essential. It's really the difference between Tesla being worth a lot of money or worth basically zero." Tesla has lost over $500 million in value from its Bitcoin investment. Early in 2021, Tesla invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, and after a year, Tesla's holdings increased to $2 billion just over a month ago. However, several major cryptocurrencies have seen a major decline in value amid the broader market downturn, and Tesla's investment is now worth $905 million. This is still only 10% of Tesla's cash position and 0.1% of its total market capitalization. Elon Musk says that Tesla had a very tough quarter and asks employees to rally hard to recover. In the typical end-of-quarter push, Elon Musk rallied morale by instilling an admiration for the team in producing what he called life-improving products. In a follow-up email, he noted difficulties in China and the need to bounce back from a tough quarter. Last year, the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration announced that it was launching an investigation into Tesla's autopilot after identifying 11 crashes involving first responder vehicles. And now the administration has upgraded that investigation into an engineering analysis. This actually puts the issue one step closer to becoming an official recall. At this point, there's no timeline for the investigation to come to its final findings. According to a comprehensive report published by Bloomberg Intelligence, Tesla will hold its global crown for EV sales for the next 18 months, but then will be usurped by Volkswagen. The Full Battery Electric Vehicle Outlook report predicts that many legacy automakers will lag in sales through 2025. However, Volkswagen is on track to overtake Tesla's production volume by the year 2024. This report from Bloomberg suggests that most legacy automakers will be unable to divest their battery electric vehicle related assets from combustion vehicle production, since those gasoline models are helping fund the transition. Volkswagen, however, is the exception, thanks in part to an IPO for its Porsche Marquis, which is expected in the fourth quarter of this year. That extra cash flow is expected to get Volkswagen through the change of the guard. Let's move on to the rest of the industry. General Motors announced that the Cadillac Celestiq, the brand's electric car after the Lyriq, is going to be hand-built and 3D printed in ultra-low volume production. We knew that the vehicle would be in the higher end of the market, But now GM has revealed that it will actually be in the, quote, ultra-luxury space. We know very little otherwise. Ford has told its dealerships to stop delivering Mustang Mach-E's as they found a defect in recent models. The issue is with the high-voltage battery main contactors. They may overheat and shut down the powertrain. Ford doesn't have a fix right now, and I don't think that it will have one until the end of the third quarter. Chevrolet has announced the reveal of the 2024 Blazer EV, which will be shown on July 18th. They also say that the Supersport version will be in dealerships in the spring of 2023. Lightyear has unveiled the final production-ready design of its first vehicle, the Lightyear Zero, which was actually formerly known as the Lightyear One. After 6 years of development, it's available for order ahead of the first deliveries, expected this fall. The long sedan is equipped with solar panels and a hyper-efficient design. The combined range and solar array is slated for a range of up to 432 miles per charge. BMW is going to be testing an iX electric SUV with 600 miles of range, enabled by a new battery chemistry. A battery company called One, which stands for Our Next Energy, announced a test program with the battery pack using what they call a dual battery chemistry. One part of the pack of the power delivery and the other part of the pack for energy storage. This and other innovations, the battery developer says, can help this BMW reach 600 miles. GMC has increased the price of the Hummer EV by $6,000. They actually opened reservations and then the very next day increased the price. Elon Musk says that electric vehicle startups Lucid and Rivian are tracking towards bankruptcy unless something changes. Musk added, quote, I hope they can do something, but unless they can cut their costs dramatically, they are in deep trouble and will end up in the car cemetery like every other, with the exception of Tesla and Ford. Now, it's interesting that Musk singled out Ford as joining Tesla in the new electric age. Some other conglomerates are aiming for that same goal. Perhaps Mr. Musk should become a regular of Quick Charge by Electrek. He'll get the latest scoop about the rest of the industry, and Tesla coverage will be old news, but, what can you say? Thanks for watching this catch-up episode of Quick Charge by Electrek. It's been fun.